Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Slang. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
It come from him going through a situation. The guy let it slide.
So I tell the situation, the
Okay.
story, you know. I tell a story. So here it is, now I'm in Atlanta, and I moved down there trying to, in a war, go to prison for attempted murder, come home, family like, you need to move. So I go to Atlanta, you know, from down here to grime. This Baton Rouge, man, it's grimy. You get how you live. You know, either you're a rat, a hustler, a jacker, or a punk. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, it's real. So I had to get out I live, man. My mom, I wanted, you know, single parent home, trying to get it. So moved to Atlanta, working at a barber shop, cutting hair. Ended up meeting a kingpin, you know, cutting his hair. The first day I met him, gave him my number when I cut his hair. His wife called me later that evening and paid me for a year. The first day for a year. His haircut was so clean, they paid for a year in advance. So I'm cutting his hair every week he coming. Then he tipping me $50. After she done paid the year, he tipping me $50. This is the first time I saw real VVS's up close. You know, I'm on you. VVS's 3 phones ringing, so I'm knowing this somebody, but I'm not knowing who. Man, cutting his hair, and for about a month, one day he called me, hey, you at the shop? Like, yeah, I'm at the shop, you know. So he come, I cut his hair like a normal day, I cut his hair. But when he leave this time, he like, man, come outside. You know, so I go outside. I see a bag full of hundreds. He like, man, I get money for real. First thing hit my mind, you know, I'm from Louisiana. This the lick of the lifetime. Lord have mercy. God to put it in. This it. You know, so I'm so excited about the money. I pick up the phone, like Tim said, thinking I'm calling my cousin. Some kind of way I dialed his number, bro. I don't know how. But I'm like, man, cuz look, you know the dude I be telling you about coming here with all the Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Hummers? Man, look, he just left here with a bag full of money. We're gonna rob him, but we gotta kill him. He too major. And on the other line is like, man, I'm gonna call you back. So I'm looking at the phone like, you know, what you mean you gonna call me back? Thinking, you know, you gonna call me back. Anyway, man, my phone rang about 20, 30 minutes later. It's not my cousin. So I'm really expecting him to call me right back because I'm like, man, this is a lick of the lifetime and we got to do it now while he out of money. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait. So, man, a dude called me back. It wasn't my cousin. It's him. So I'm like, what up, big dog? He laughing. What up, big dog? Boy, you know who I am? You just called me telling me that you gonna rob and kill me. I'm talking to a dead man. I don't care if you go back to Baton Rouge, just know that you're a dead man. Man, my heart dropped. I never heard my heart, take this out, true story. And anybody who can relate to this, they know I'm speaking facts. Man, my heart was beating at my butt. Doom, doom, you know, because this the reason. You know, I'm in Atlanta and I'm seeing some things. I'm in a position where I could really make a change for you know, for everybody, but I done messed up. And it's like, do I go or do I stay? First thing I do, I pick up the phone, call my brother. Man, I done messed up, bro. You know, tell him the situation. He like, man, what you gonna do, man? Just come on home. I'm like, man, I can't come home. I don't have nothing. You know, I just come home from prison. Right. I got a whole shop up here. Right. How I'm gonna come home with nothing? He like, man, what you gonna do? I say, man, I'm staying. I called dude back. I say, man, look, check this out. Man, I slang iron. whoever you send, I know you gonna send them. Whoever you send, they better slang, bro, cause I slang. I slang iron, you know, and I mean, it is what it is. So, man, long story short, just to show you the goodness of God and, you know, how God works. Man, for about 2 months, every day I'm watching, you know, guns everywhere. Because I live next door to the barbershop, so I'm walking home every day. You know, burnt the mold up. That's a whole nother story. Burned the mold up on the way to Atlanta. So I don't even have a car. But anyway, man, every day it could be my last day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. But I'm not leaving because I know I got a focus, a mission I'm on. I'm on a mission. About after 2 months, brother, guy sent 2 guys. You know, it's not really cold. He sent 2 guys in there with hoods on their head. You know what I'm saying? And they come in the shop. I see them. I know what time it is. I got my rod on. I got 240s on me at all times. You know, I got choppers hid in the bushes because I'm knowing I'm at war. Man, I done threatened a kingpin at any given time. So I'm just equipped for whatever happens. So, man, when they come in there with the 2 hoods on, I'm cutting a customer hair. So, and look, by the way, we got a movie coming out. The movie's already finished. It's in editing right now, you know, about the situation. So man, I'm sitting in the shop and cutting the customer hair. And when I look and I see them with the hoods on, it's not that cold for to have hoods on your head. So I get to making a broad statement. I already know what time it is. Let's go. My customer looking like, man, man, what's going on? I'm like, man, I sling iron, man. My hand on it now. I'm ready. You know, so I'm hurry up trying to cut my customer hair with one hand. He like, he confused, he shook, he could tell the atmosphere to shift. But the strange thing is this, and this is the most powerful thing. They walk up and leave. They walk out and leave. So when they leave, it spooks me more because I'm thinking like, he sent them. You know, he sent them. He knowing my moves. He sent them to make sure I was in the shop.
Right.
Right? So my customer, I say, man, look, go ahead and go. So he leave. At that moment, I start to call my cousin like, man, look, dude just sent some dudes in here, man. Come on. But I say, you know what, man, I did this. I made my bed. I'm gonna ride this out myself, bro. I ain't called nobody. But I'm knowing they outside waiting on me, knowing I have to walk home. And it's dark. It's at night. They know I gotta walk next door. They know I'm in here. It's one way out of here. Man, it is what it is. I get my 240s, get some plastic bags, put the guns in the bags, walk out the door, lock the door. I got 2 bags in my hand, walking just like the self. And man, that was the scariest walk of my life. Because at any given time, I felt like, pop, pop, pop. But I'm going to sling back. You know, I'm just thinking, whatever direction you hear, this is all in my mind. Whatever you hear, just shoot. Mm-hmm. If somebody would have played with me that night, man, just playing, they'd have been dead. You know, because I was so ready. Man, I get home to the apartment. Nothing happened. The next day I get a phone call, man. And I see this the big dog, Flex. You know. I'm like, what the? I pick up the phone. Hello. Now mind you, I'm out my top. I don't care about nothing. Hello. Man, I just want to know. I just want you to know why you not dead. This is what he tell me. I'm like, what? He said, man, listen. If I wanted you dead, you would have been dead. Right? It's 2 reasons why you're not dead. One reason is because when you didn't leave, it let me know that you was ignorant. A lot of times people do stuff they ignorant. He said the second reason why I'm from Louisiana. I was born in Shreveport. So I know what it's like coming from nothing. Now I live in New York. Well, really, he owned all type of stuff. Man, the dude is like a major figure. You know what I'm saying? Something serious. And the reason why I could speak on it because, so me still being hard, I'm like, man, I hear you, man, but I slang iron, you know, however you want. So he put his wife on the phone. And I admit we went out to eat once as well, right? So his wife was like, Reggie, listen, if Flex wanted you dead, you'll be dead, baby. He don't want you dead. We're going to let that slide. Because just because a person do something, you don't have to kill a person all the time. We know you're a good person. We know at heart you don't mean no harm. You just trying to get it. You just trying to survive, but you miss your blessing. That's what his wife told me. You miss your blessing. Here's the power. She said, baby, you don't have to get over on people. Just do right. And we're going to meet you again. And you're going to be a very successful man.
Wow.
And that story really changed my life. It really, to a magnitude of, here we are. You know, he could have killed me easily, you know, but he chose to let me slide because he knew that I was ignorant to what I was doing.